From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, MLB The Show's Game of the Week is coming your way. It's the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shampi. Taking a look at today's starter, who's been going through a bit of a rough patch lately. His recent outings haven't exactly gone as planned, Singy.
Yeah, he hasn't looked himself out there, Boog, and normally he's got that fastball popping the catcher's mitt and the slider darting, but lately hasn't had great command. A couple of good innings.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And getting the start, Garrett Crochet. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago. All right, just about ready to go here at Fenway. Here's Cody Bellinger. And we're underway from Fenway. On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
That's a ball. Just underway here at Fenway.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit.
That's a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Giancarlo Stanton up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That clips the corner.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Runners at the corners, one away here in the second game of the series.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout, or
Contreras steps on first for the out. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
No, that's a ball.
In the air to left center. He's got it, and that is that. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
First baseman, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Foul ball there. And now the 0-1. This one smoked on its way out of here.
Empatado inmediatamente. No podemos dejar que el equipo de los Yankees se nos vaya arriba. No se puede dejar que los Yankees tomen ventaja. Un equipo bastante peligroso.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
On the ground. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Primer inning, 1-1 empate. Yankee versus Boston. Modo franquicia, partido número 2. Le ganamos el primero, buscamos la victoria del segundo partido.
It's 12 straight games with the base knock, Boog. So fun to watch when he comes to the plate right now. A lot of loud contact coming off of his stick.
Marcelo Meyer, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Foul ball. Rodon in his 12th season, 33 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Got him. 2 out.
Swing de calentamiento. Esto apenas comienza.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Good job to fight that one off. Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. No swing. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And it remains 2-2. Next pitch is outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Muy precipitado mi swing. Muy precipitado. Un tema en el que yo tengo que trabajar es realmente la paciencia a la hora de estar en turno. La paciencia.
Back here in Boston, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ahmed Rosario.
No, that's a ball.
Ground ball right side. Contreras takes it himself and quickly one away in the second.
Ball. That's the ball.
Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. Out towards left center. Durant settles under this one. Takes it in for the out. So up next for New York, Jose Caballero. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. Down in order go the Yankees. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. That one fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
No question about this one. It's out of here.
Cuadrangular de Carlos Narváez. Cuadrangular.
That one felt good. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
Foul ball there.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Caleb Durbin now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And that one ripped to left. 2 down.
Really strong hitting performance recently. 10 hits in his last 5 games.
Nope, ball one.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results. Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Nope, that's high.
Off the catcher and rolls away. No advance, though. Abreu off of first with 2 away. Laced into left. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. There's the strike. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez.
That's the ball. No,
He's
that's the
just
ball.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
That one fouled off. And the 0-1. To the right side, Rafaela. To first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Aaron Judge at the plate. Single to right in his first trip. Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Abreu moving under this one. And that's the third out. Welcome back. And Singy, some big-time struggles coming into this one, and he doesn't seem to have it again today.
Yeah, he's nibbling out there more than attacking, and you can tell the confidence isn't quite there, Boog. A lot of game left to shake it off, though.
Lifted in the air down the left side. One up, one down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. He's 0 for 1.
Marcelo Meyer.
Ball one.
And a strike on the outside corner. Now 1-2. Meyer not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. The 1-2.
Ball.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Chisholm under it. That's out number 2.
Ball.
Next pitch is outside. And now 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Fought off foul. And a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. In to score from first. And they lead by 2.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle.
Nuevamente Carlos Narváez. Excelente empujada.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Line drive, base hit. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. He's safe as he gets his hand in. It's 4-1. That ups his hitting streak.
Así es, caramba. Jarren Durán dando otra tremenda empujada.
And it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Now a chance for Caleb Durbin. Tap foul at the plate. 2 runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third.
Oh, Dios mío, tremendo cuadrangular.
It is gone way over the monster. A 2-run blast. third home run of the season, and they boost their lead. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the
Qué pela para los Yankees. Oh, Dios mío. Quítense del medio.
He got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive. Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Now he's challenging the called strike. So the call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. The 2-1. And that one pulled foul. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. The next offering misses, and the count's full. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Stays alive. Got him swinging for the K. Inning over. Although back here in Boston, new inning getting started. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Stanton, multi-time All-Star, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That's to third. Oh, and it hops over his head.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Red Sox up 6-1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one out now.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count. Get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
On a line, base hit. Stanton around second, heads for third. And he'll reach second with one away. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 6-2. One out, runner at second. Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees. One out, and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Up the middle. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1. Foul ball there. Just missed. One out. Runners at first and second. Called out on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Here comes the 0-1. Now a fly ball to right center. Abreu on the move. And that is that. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's now. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Ryan Weathers. He's pitching on 2 days rest. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. And a good start to the inning. Here's Contreras now. He's already homered here in this one. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul.
You know, these Red Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They've got to be happy with the 6 runs they've thrown on the board. That's usually enough offense to win you the game, so they just have to keep doing what they're doing.
The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Time called. On a line out towards center. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. Cut off, throw to third. And he's got no chance, he's out. But 1 run is in to score.
Well, I think the base runner assumed that he was going to be able to make it to third pretty easily, but a really nice relay from the outfielder to the cutoff man, and they got him easily.
Popped foul out of play off to the right. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just missed. Out to center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Now it's the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
Two down, nobody on. And delivers outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a payoff pitch. That one the other way. Pulls it in on the run. And that. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
You know, these Yankees looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Ball. High.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
That's a
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. 2 away now.
Oh.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
No, that's a ball.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
It's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Swings through that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
High fly ball, right field. Abreu under this one. And that is that. One left for the Yankees. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Back here at Fenway, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field. You know, these Red Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's to third, Rosario. Long throw to first. That's a very athletic play. Carlos Narvaez getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game.
Ball.
Now that's smacked to right center. And that gets down into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Ball 1 on a pitch inside. 1 out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Now a rip into left center. Dominguez racing over to make the catch. Relay to second. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. 1 hit in the inning. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Digging in, Trent Grisham. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Peyton Toby.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Sliced hard but foul. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch. Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 3. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
The lefty to 1-0. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1.
Oh.
On the corner for a strike. Outside low, and it's 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. In the air, left field, Durant under it, and that is that. It's the Red Sox. Well, we go bottom 6. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. Ryan Weathers will get back to work.
Ball.
Well, triple
Inside.
digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a pop-up. Caballero should have this one. And there's one away. Hit in the air, left field. Dominguez settles underneath it, brings it in, and there's two down. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. He's 2 for 2. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Back there. And it hits off the monster. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Grisham is there, makes the catch. Back here at Fenway Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a ground ball. Meyer to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a foul straight back. Tolley, 23 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2024. Goes down looking.
Man, just backdoored him with the breaking ball right there. And I'll tell you what, as a hitter, it looks like it's a mile away, so you give up on it, and then it just hooks around that outside corner. Tell you what, if a pitcher can make a pitch like that, you pretty much just have to tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
Dominguez in the box again, takes a strike. Comes up empty.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Yankees 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Yarbrough.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. And it's even up. Gets him to chase after that one. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Activity in the bullpen. Paul Blackburn, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Heel getting cranked up as well.
Ball 2.
That one misses. 3-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ceddanne Rafaela, 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. High off the light tower and gone. A towering blast. A 2-run
Jonrón nuevamente para anotar 2 carreras más para el equipo de Boston, dando una masacre a los New York Yankees.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Ball to strike. Now this is a rocket to left. And there's 2 down. Two down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards, so we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Outside with a breaking ball. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway.
Oh.
Judge rips that one. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Aaron Josh fuera de circulación nuevamente. Se ve frustrado.
2 outs, base is empty. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. And a foul ball. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that extends the inning.
Got on playing with that pitch, not as far away, but out there a little bit, but he let it travel, tracked it, didn't try to pull it, and that's something that can help you get going, get on.
Contreras under it, and he's got it. The Yanks lead 1. Back inside Fenway Park, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Caleb Durbin digs in now. That one drilled left field, ranging back. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So stepping in for Boston, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Yeah, that's fouled off. Hammer, base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw.
Carrera número 10 para el equipo de Boston. Vemos el pitcher frustrado, pero no digo yo, hasta yo estaría frustrado. Hasta yo.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Paul Blackburn.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Fuego, 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 fuego.
There's a strike. The 0-1. And the sweeper misses for a ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
To short, could be two. Caballero to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Hey, they played the matchup right there, worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
So stepping in for Boston, Nate Eaton. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. See, fantastic effort, but that
Carrera número 11 para el equipo de Boston. Oh my God. Oh mi Dios.
That's what you're looking to do in that spot. Put the ball in play.
The 1-0. Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out. 9th inning coming up. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
That's a ball.
Just missed. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swings through that.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment. Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Ball.
One down, base is empty here in the 9th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
No, that's a ball.
Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Sets him down on strikes. Yankees with only 1 out remaining. 2 down, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells.
No, that's away.
They're down to their final strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
2-2 now. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Red Sox
Victoria para los Boston Red Sox nuevamente. Segundo partido ganado al equipo de los Yankees. No quisiera estar en los zapatos de un Yankee en estos momentos. Garrett Crochet, su séptimo juego ganado.